no sound from the initial recording. Oh well, fuck it. I'll just have to overdo it. So I was in here in this bathtub and I had to take that extra care because hemorrhoids, yo. I had to get the medicine. When I had to poop, I was keenly aware not to push. First time I ever felt like I was having a baby and I wasn't supposed to let it come out. Ugh. Well, whatever. Whatever the hell's going on with that, I didn't want to push and I didn't. So I had to leave. And then I moved around my house and I twisted my body all kinds of ways and farted all kinds of farts that were trapped inside of my bowels in some weird twisted places I'm not sure about, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty common, and that's all that it takes, and that's it. And after I'd done that, I was able to use non straining bathrooms, and I did. Thus, did not push any more out of my guts from my ass. From my ass. From my ass. Do you hear me? I don't always take the care. Usually I don't. I'm always in a rush. Fortunately, this time I was scared by what I saw. It's coming out my ass. It seems to be healing pretty good. And no, I won't be getting a colonoscopy because I know. What good would it do? I don't even have a doctor. Some weird twist of luck, fate, karma, or diet, then that's it. I accept it. And I will mitigate my health as best as I can when I can. And that's just fine. The rest of the stuff I was explaining, other than that, and it's a difficult thing, having to um, hemorrhoid preparation eat your ass. It's not fun. I don't enjoy it. And then I got suppositories too because I care about myself. So that's like just pushing it over the line. The the comfort, and I do. The line is the inside and outside my fucking body, and that's pretty much true. So it do work. So I did. Share it in the correct way. How much time is there left? The next thing I was talking about was how little sister towed the car out of here, and I had told her, "Why don't you just tow it fucking to your house right down the street?" And she's like, "Nobody will do it." I didn't believe her. I heard her. I didn't care. All my enchantable words were already in good hands because all the people that were involved were already the people that are involved in our lives. I didn't go out there and look. I didn't care. I was surprised and I was happy that it happened. But I had become entangled at pushing myself to polarize as not an asshole, because I did that by one day somebody was an asshole, and they were like, "Fuck you, why don't you just die?" Told her that, and I'm like, that's pretty hard. I don't normally feel that way to say that about somebody unless they really fucked me over. But with women, if they're women, like most of y'all women, I find them attractive and have many varied ways to get from that point on. Uh, you just turn off your engines and let the gravity pull you in, and you'll be docked in no time. Something like that. It is something like that. Don't use the thrusters because you'll smash into the ship and do much damage. I did this whenever my brother was asking me to check on our stepdad. I was calling him, and it was I was aware of that gravity connecting to him whenever he got in range, and I looked out the door, and there he was. It was very visceral too. So all this stuff with your stomach, well, my stomach started acting up again, which it hurts very bad. But like I said, I just twisted myself around like an idiot as I moved about the place, and uh, my outer level of imagination or belief is coupled with whatever portion of little sister is the same thing. So I've continued to work it like that. She's some sort of shapeshifter and doesn't have it at direct access. When she does it, she'll scare you because she looks horrifying. She turns into it by a great peril of herself. I don't think everybody has the same gifts always the same way, you know, because sometimes you just have to make things that you already got into some sort of show for a society if you want to, or your own self, a mental band aid. Who knows? I'm the one that's aware of it. I think it's shape shifting, and I have a belief in it because today's the dog day, and it's a portal too. So these things have lined up as far as I'm concerned. All right, cool. We are go for armor. Just checking because I didn't want to fuck it up. It's so difficult making yourself talk with your mouth not to move so your helmet doesn't come off. You don't want to get hurt, so you need to keep that mouth lip fucking shut. She was fucking your mouth. Just keep it shut. Don't open it up so Hannah, have you ever watched Hannah? Hannah is so good. Hannah is a super soldier. She's young. She's trained to kill, but they run off with her to Antarctica. They live under the radar in a snowy little place. Her father is not, maybe, I don't know if he's her father or not. He doesn't, I don't know. With redheaded, what's the lady's name? The lady that plays in Lord of the Rings and other movies. Whatever her name is, the redhead. She's very sexy. Have this off tail motorcycle manual book. It comes with two. security system cards that are origami. You have to put them together. You have to be serious and you have to sign it. We put the numbers in, or keep your fucking dirty numbers off the papers. I don't know whose book that is. So if you get your 4 elements with the orgone into pyramids, those 4 elements will easily circumambulate, circumrectulate around a larger and more fifth element one if you have it, which I do because that's what I'm doing. And then I've got the 7 that are very small, and I put them in differently. But anywhere that you put them brings the shit into very strange order. Of course, it hijacks you. You're part of the hack that it uses because your consciousness starts fucking with shit, and it becomes very difficult to stop because it's incredible. You will tell yourself, "This is incredible. I cannot believe these things are so fitting together. How can they fit together? They're random." And I will tell you, "Duh, stupid, because nothing is random. The whole Earth's shit is made of the same trash, and it's all trash." Yeah, the materials that make this trash are not random. They are known, very common elements, the heavier elements. Yeah. Can we just call it trash? We're gonna just call it trash. Okay, yeah. You got to shake them like this. When you get them all together, you shake them with your fucking hands in 2 large containers. Make 1 large container. You shake those motherfuckers. So do you see what I'm saying? Earth, earth, and I smell of patchouli. Because in this corner for the candles, there was essential oil, and it's fucking strong. I only like to do that when I'm doing the earth magic, which is most Nazi things that they did. All their war activities and gatherings was earth magic. Stop being racist.
Today's video was
I'm trying to
sponsored by
tell you that if you're going to do this, make sure you got the endorsement
fucking
of the
Bush.
$41 bill
$41
with George Senior
bill.
Bush on
Right.
it. Bullshit Bush League
This useless
Bush
son of a bitch.
with his fucking greasy fingers
No 45.
into all kinds of shit. Why? Because when you got to change the economy over, use all your rare bills. The rarer, the better.
Always utilize
Make sure to exchange them
for
for no
exchange
punches in the face.
your rare bills.
And